All right, so I want to share an interesting case story with you. So, this is a woman who came to us with stage 4 kidney failure. Now, if you know anything about kidney failure, if you're at stage 4, you're basically one step away from either dialysis or a kidney transplant. And that's essentially what her doctor told her, is that she was going to be on dialysis probably in the next couple of years. Well, she didn't like that answer, understandably so. She was looking for other options, and through her searching, she came across PEMF therapy. Now, at the time, we owned a brick and mortar. My wife and I owned a brick and mortar business where we did PEMF therapy, and we also did stem cell therapy. But she was curious about PEMF therapy. We agreed to try it. We said it will definitely help your body overall. We had never really tried it with kidney failure before, so it was kind of an experiment. So in this video, what I'm going to do is walk you through what we did with her, what her experience was. I'll talk about what PMF was doing in her body, and then at the end of the video, if you want to know more about PMF, um, I'll show you how to learn more about that. But let's just kind of start at the beginning. So she came to us again, kidney failure. She was stage 4, and so what we did is we just started her out with 3 one-hour PEMF sessions. Okay. We did that over like a 10-day period. And at the end of the 10-day period, she noticed a couple of small changes. She said she was sleeping better and she felt like she had more energy. So that was enough for her to go, I want to continue to move forward. So we put her on a package and she continued moving forward with PMF. And so for the second part, over the next 3 weeks, she ended up doing 7 more one-hour sessions. Okay. So like over a month period, she did 10 sessions basically. Now, at the end of that 3-week period, she had an appointment with her nephrologist or a kidney specialist. And she went there, she got her kidney function measured. Okay. So couple of interesting things at this doctor's appointment. Number one, she came back. Doctor said your kidney function has improved around 6 to 7%. Doesn't sound like a lot, but again, she was only doing this for a month and didn't really do a ton of sessions over that time. The other interesting thing about her appointment is her doctor goes, "What are you doing?" And she gave him the old, "Well, I'm eating better and I'm trying to exercise more." She did not want to tell him that she was doing PMF therapy because he was pretty old school. He's like, if it's not standard of care, we're not gonna do it. She was worried that her doctor would fire her as a patient, basically is what it boiled down to, which is kind of a sad commentary on our medical system, but it's pretty common. Even me as a pharmacist, I'm in the healthcare system. When I heard about PMF therapy, I thought it was bunk. It just didn't make sense to me. So if you are a provider, number one, go to PubMed, type in PMF. You're going to come up with hundreds of studies. Okay, it is the real deal, and it helps. So, and it definitely did help with her. So that 6 to 7% allowed her to be regraded rather than a stage 4. She was regraded at a stage 3. Okay, which was great news for her. So long story short, she ended up moving forward, continuing to do therapy, actually ended up buying a machine for her home so she could be on it every day. To this day, the last time we spoke with her, still no dialysis. That was a couple of years ago, still doing well. Now, what did her protocol look like? I kind of hate the protocol question because people get locked in. There was no real protocol per se. We did a lot of whole body PEMF on her. Did we direct some of it to the kidneys? Yes. Is that necessarily? Probably not. It's not going to hurt it, but she got a lot of benefit just from doing whole body PMF. So I don't know that directing it to the kidneys is something you necessarily have to do. The other question is, what in the world is PMF doing in her body? Because I've seen PMF help with hormone issues, bone density issues, a lot of pain patients, knee, hip, back pain, whatever it might be. PTSD, Parkinson's. So I've seen it help a wide variety of conditions. And the question becomes, well, what in the world is it doing, to make this happen? Well, I'm just going to kind of do a 35,000-foot overview here, but we have to start looking at your mitochondria. Okay. We have to start there. Number one, remember your body is electrical. Okay. Now, your mitochondria are basically the engines of your cells. They take the food you eat, they convert it to energy. But for your mitochondria to be able to do that, the nutrients have to get into the cell. For nutrients to get into the cell, on the outside of your cells are these little channels, little gates, basically. And if you Google voltage gated channel, you'll see what I'm talking about. They actually have to have a certain voltage for those channels to align the right way. When they do, nutrients can get into the cell. Once the nutrients are into the cell, your mitochondria can use them to produce energy. So it's not that PMF is some sort of miracle machine. It's that it's helping your body at a cellular level. It gives your body what it needs to operate at a cellular level. And there's nothing more cellular than your mitochondria. Okay, your mitochondria, if you give them the raw materials they need, you'll have plenty of energy, which explains why she felt like she had more energy. It also explains why she was sleeping better. And hence, her kidneys were able to function better because they had the energy to deal with what was going on. So that's what PMF, in a nutshell, is doing in your body and why it can help with so many different things. The next question is, well, can it help with this? How do I learn more? Blah, blah, blah. Um, I have other videos on PMF. What I'd encourage you to do is go to my website. The link's in the description. I'll put it up here on the screen as well. It's curtis-alexander.com. There's a free checklist there. Okay. PMF is not the only thing I've seen help clients that is outside of the drugs and surgery realm. Okay. There's other things you can look at that can benefit you. It's a free checklist. Just go grab it. And on that email list, I talk a lot more about PMF. I talk more about the machines I personally use and recommend, why I use and recommend those machines, so you can learn more there. So just go there, grab that. But hopefully this, was helpful to you guys. PMF, I tell everybody this, it's something now, while I was a skeptic years ago, it's something now I'm never going to be without. I will always have PMF in my home, period. And if you're struggling with issues, it's something you should definitely look at. So hope this helped, guys. See you in the next one.